All of this comes on the heels of Trudeau's recent comments about the Israel-Hamas war, and that's gotten him some criticism. At an event in BC last night, the Prime Minister called on Israel to use maximum restraint and said that the world is watching. Rafi Boudjikanian now on the political fallout from that.
I urge the government of Israel to exercise maximum restraint.
Justin Trudeau on the conflict in Gaza Tuesday night.
The world is watching on TV, on social media. We're hearing the testimonies of doctors, family members.
Words with no change in policy with regards to support for Israel, but the change in tone got a reaction from that country's leader just hours later. It is not Israel that is deliberately targeting civilians, but Hamas that beheaded, burnt, and massacred civilians in the worst horrors perpetrated on Jews since the Holocaust. And the forces of civilization must back Israel, he said.
Call for ceasefire! You have to die! You have blood on your hands!
Not long after that, Trudeau found himself hounded at a restaurant in BC by pro-Palestinian protesters. 250 of them, Vancouver police say.
People are frustrated because Canada has not taken that position. Justin Trudeau has not taken that position of a ceasefire.
Asked about the Prime Minister's comments today, this is how Chrystia Freeland responded.
The humanitarian situation in Gaza is heartbreaking. It's really difficult to see the images of what's happening.
While Jewish and Muslim community groups in Canada are unsatisfied for different reasons.
Delivered sharply and curtly, with the accusation of Israel killing of women, killing of children, killing of babies, really was something that did not properly contextualize how we got here.
The fact that the Canadian Prime Minister has clearly decried the killing of women and children and babies, and has clearly said it needs to stop, we think that that is an important and a positive step, but we need to see more. Canada needs to take a leading role internationally in terms of advocating for a ceasefire.
The debate has divided Parliament too. The Conservatives and most Liberals do not want a ceasefire, but the NDP, the Bloc Québécois, and 25 of Trudeau's MPs are calling for one. There is no indication the government's language may evolve further than it already has. Rafi Boudjikanian, CBC News, Ottawa.